All right, there we go. We are live. And wow, what a trade that has broken in the last half an hour. I'm not sure if you guys can see me. There you go. You should be able to. The timer has started. Linebot, how's it going, man? Big trade alert. The Montreal Canadiens have traded Ilya Kovalchuk to the Washington Capitals in exchange for a third round pick in this upcoming draft, which obviously is in Montreal. In addition, the Canadiens apparently have agreed. Hot take hockey. Oh my God, how's it going, man? Hot take. Wow, hot take in the chat. But yeah, the Montreal Canadiens have traded Ilya Kovalchuk to the Washington Capitals in exchange for a third round pick, which in my opinion is a very surprising considering what the return could have been on the trade, in my opinion. Like, can we have anything nice, Mr. Greedo? In my opinion, this is actually a win for the Montreal Canadiens. Hey, yo, hot take, love you. Hey, Linebot, yeah, hot take, amazing guy that he's in the chat. But Ilya Kovalchuk, of course, obviously has, I believe it's, judging by 22 points, and I believe it is 37 games or so. Obviously, of course, split between the Kings and the Canadiens, now the Capitals as well, are now going to be Capitals. Hey, I'm here, hockey live stream. Why did they trade Kovalchuk? I'm going to get into that in just a minute. But the Canadiens trade Kovalchuk for a third, and they agree to retain half of his salary, which is kind of weird considering they get $350,000 retained on their cap. It's a little weird in my opinion. Signed Ilya Kovalchuk, Montreal's GM holds my beer. Kovalchuk is the best. Kovalchuk was good for the Canadiens. It's just that he hadn't scored, I believe it was in the last 6 or 7 games before he got traded. He had some really good chances the other night in Ottawa, and the other night, I think, against the Capitals, actually, even. So who knows? Maybe the game against the Capitals with the Canadiens, which I feel like it was the Capitals a few nights ago, could have influenced this trade, in my opinion. I feel like maybe the Capitals looked at Kovalchuk. They're like, hey, he's league minimum. Let's see if we can work something out with Montreal for the trade deadline. Remember me, I'm Peter Mrazek. I do remember you, Hockey Live Stream. Rich J, HR. How's it going, Rich J, man? But yeah, so the Canadiens, Bergevin traded turn. Yep, Bergevin turned a 4th-round pick to Scandell in the signing of Kovalchuk into potentially 3 draft picks. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. They can also sign in this offseason. I agree, hot take. I was actually just about to mention that. The Canadiens, and I've been saying this for a month, close to a month, since we signed Kovalchuk on the live stream, I've been saying, hey, it's league minimum. If he doesn't turn out well, and even if he does turn out well, if we're not in the playoffs by the trade deadline, trade Kovalchuk for a pick. You can just get him in the offseason because I don't think he'll want to return to the Capitals. He could. He very well could. He might not. Who really knows, in my opinion? Oh, my God, there's a lot of chat going on right now. But I agree with you, hot take. The Canadiens could really just go out, get Kovalchuk in the offseason, and they get a free third. Plus, they get a 2nd, a 3rd, and potentially a 4th just from trading Scandella and Kovalchuk. In my opinion, like I said, this is a very big win for the Montreal Canadiens, hence why I'm wearing the winning jersey. I know that's technically not what it is, but for my streams, this is the winning jersey. And plus, considering I'm very, very happy to see what the Canadiens do tomorrow. Yes, we're 6 points out of a playoff spot, but in my opinion, and this is arguably a hot take, I think Toronto can definitely go out, get a defenseman tomorrow if they can shaping up what they have been what they've been doing. I'm sorry, I'm really nervous. I have 8 people in my chat. Oh my God, I gotta read chat in a second, but I am very, very much thinking Toronto can shapen up, get a defenseman tomorrow, maybe get one final bottom 2 defenseman, get a decent top 4 defenseman. If they have to trade Barry, if they hopefully are able to trade CC, which I doubt is going to happen, but who knows? And yeah, I definitely think that who knows? I definitely think that that the Kovalchuk signing, like I said, could potentially transfer things into the Montreal Canadiens. Who knows? Maybe they do trade Petrie and Tatar tomorrow. Maybe they go all in sell mode this year, get a bunch of draft picks, and then go crazy in free agency. Who really knows, in my opinion? Who really knows what's going to happen? Plus, I was mentioning this. All right, I saw this on, I forget if it was TSN or the NHL.com. He's reunited with Ovi. He's reunited with Ovechkin. He could potentially be on that first line with Ovechkin. He's going to be on their power play. I'm going to read hot takes real quick. Hello. Well, looking forward to seeing you more. Hot take. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Harris is the GOAT. No, hot take hockey's the GOAT, man. Hot take hockey is the GOAT. Only a third, Rich Day. I agree. Only a third. I was expecting a 2nd, but I definitely do think that with this third, if they for some reason did want to move up to a 2nd, say at deadline day, or not deadline day, sorry, at the draft, which I am hoping to be at, fingers crossed. They could potentially use that third and say a third next year to up to a second this year if they wanted to, along with perhaps say a Byron if they have to give up say a fourth in return, for example. But yeah, he will be deadly on the power play. Kovalchuk was playing very, very well on the power play, in my opinion, in Montreal. He obviously didn't necessarily help, I don't want to say, the power play, considering on the power play we were 32 to 166 looking back at my board back there. But I definitely do think potentially that Kovalchuk is absolutely going to help Washington's power play. I think Kirk Muller, and this could be considered a hot take, in my opinion, I absolutely hate Kirk Muller as the power play coach. If he were the head coach, he could be decent, I think. And he offensive coach, he's not that bad. If he is, which I believe he is the power play coach, he needs to get taken off. He needs to stop being the power play, or he needs to get replaced with the power play coach. Our power play has not been fantastic at all this year, in my opinion. And so I definitely do think that that Kovalchuk is absolutely going to help the Capitals, and he could come back to help the Canadiens next year if he resigns with us. Oh, God, I got a lot of comments to go through. Oh, my God, this is awesome. He will be deadly on the power play, definitely. What about that, Did he get signed? Did he get signed by the Canes? I was in your stream before, hockey live stream. Yes, you have been. Linebot isn't ironic. He got signed too. Oh my God, oh my God, this is a lot. I hope Montreal gets a better prospect all over the offseason. Well, hockey live stream, it's not just about the prospects. It's about if they, for some reason, want to go in on a Taylor Hall type guy, if they want to go in on whoever, if they want to go back in on Kovalchuk, obviously. Plus, you're going to have guys, if you want to keep him, like Domi. Cookie and him, you might be up this year. You're going to want to re-sign your core guys. Mete's up after this year. Obviously, Mete wouldn't necessarily be the most ideal guy to re-sign. Even though I personally do like him, I think he can play very, very well when he's healthy because, of course, he is sadly injured right now. But I definitely do think Mete could be a guy that re-signs. Domi could re-sign with the Canadiens. He said he wants to stay a Canadian for the rest of his life, but everyone says that about the place they are right now, unless your name is Jack Eichel. But who knows? Who knows? I definitely do think that Montreal could get better in the offseason. I hope Montreal, okay, both hot take. Linebot, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it, brother. Rumors are Petrie to Hurricanes for a first and top defensive prospect, Jake Bean, who's drafted 13th overall in 2016. If they do that, I would be very interested, honestly, because if it's a first, that's hopefully a first this year, which is the Hurricanes somehow end up missing the playoffs. The Canadiens could have 2 lottery picks. Obviously, they're probably not going to, number 1 and 2 are the Canadiens. If that were, it'd make great content for me in Hot Take. Next month, I think it is when the draft lottery is. Or the lottery, not the actual draft, sadly. That's in June. But if it's a first, I'd love that, especially if it's this year, because just this year's first round is supposed to be really stacked. And Jake Bean, I've been looking really highly upon Jake Bean. I've looked into him very, very slightly. I've seen a bit of him. I believe he played in the offseason in the offseason. I believe he played a bit in the preseason for the Canadiens. For the Hurricanes, sorry. I'm really nervous seeing how many people are in here. But Jake Bean, I believe he did play in the preseason. I definitely really, really like that the Canadiens could potentially trade Petrie for him in a first. I think it would definitely work out considering we get rid of the 5.5 in cap that Petrie holds. So who knows? Definitely could help us. Could help the Hurricanes as well. Who knows? I got injured last night, getting better. Well, Peter Mrazek get better. Yeah, he'll be. Yeah, Capitals fan. I agree. Capitals. He will definitely help on the power play. I didn't necessarily see the Capitals if they needed a lot of help, but I guess they do considering they got Kovalchuk. I'm gonna go right down. Morgan Burton. This video is super glitchy, bro. I know because the Wi-Fi is not the best right now. Honestly, it really sucks. But as long as you guys can hear me, that's great. If the video is like blurry or whatever, I'm sorry, but as long as you guys can hear me, I hope that's good enough. Hey man, you mad? James Barry? No, not at all. Like I said, if you guys can see the white on the jersey, I think this is a win for the Canadiens. They get a third. They turn Scandella and Kovalchuk into a second, third, and fourth, potentially 2 seconds if they want to trade that third and fourth into something. But who knows? Who knows? Kobe's wife wanted to stay in LA. Happy wife equal happy life. He will not resign in Canada. Well, who knows? Because that's the thing. Looking at it, Kovalchuk, he wouldn't have even signed in Montreal if he was going by his wife, if his wife didn't want him to. He would have asked Anaheim, San Jose, or even LA, hey, will you guys sign me on entry-level deals? Or entry-level, I guess it's technically entry-level, league minimum deals. And if not, he would have just retired. So I don't necessarily know if that's a full case, but I definitely do think he could resign for a year with the Canadiens. Who knows? Yo, what happened? Julian Plante? Kovalchuk got traded for a third, man. Kovalchuk got traded for a third. You mad about the trade? Not at all, like I said, James. Love your content. Linebot, thank you very much, brother. And we are almost at the deadline. Harry Rice, the insider, Julian Plante. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. If they trade Tatar and Petrie, they can get the money. Exactly, hockey live stream. They already have the money. I believe they have $15 or so million in cap right now. So if they do trade Petrie and Tatar, that would give us somewhere around $25 million in cap, I think, because I think they're both, I believe they're both 5.5 or something. They're 5.5, so they're $11 million if you trade Tatar and Petrie. So that could potentially mean really big things for the Canadiens in the offseason if we do have the money to go after a Hall, a Pietrangelo, if somehow he makes it to free agency and doesn't get re-signed by Edmonton, by St. Louis. We can go after Tatar. We can go after a Hall, Pietrangelo. Who really knows what we could go for? But definitely we would have the money. Hi, that's bullshit. Let's hockey. I don't think so, surprisingly, actually. I think it's good for both teams. You doing live for tomorrow? I'm probably going to go live actually after the deadline because I don't want to take any viewers away from Hot Take Hockey, who, by the way, if you guys have not seen, I'm going to give a cheap plug here. Hot Take Hockey is going live. I believe he said 8 a.m. I don't know 100% if he's going live for the beginning of the draft, for the beginning of the trade deadline, but I know he will be live for a majority of it. I believe he said. I don't want to mistake it just in case. If he's still in here, if anyone that knows for sure when he's going live is in here. But I don't want to take any viewers away from him, so I will probably go live maybe 4 or 5, around 4 or 5 for the deadline, talk about every trade. Unless the Canadiens do trade players, which I'm expecting them to trade Petrie or Tatar, I will go up here live, talk about the trades, then get off. If they have another trade, I'll come up here, get off, and then just keep coming up as the Canadiens trade tomorrow. And then, of course, come up live around 4 or 5, get all the trades listed, and then, I'll go over them. So I'll do that tomorrow. So I will probably do a live stream tomorrow for the draft. Not the draft, the trade deadline. Do you think, I hope, Peter Mrazek, I hope you do get better. Habs should get a first-round pick. They definitely should I honestly think we could potentially have 3 to 4 first-round picks if we trade Petrie, Tatar, and if we trade Price and Weber, which I'm really hoping we do trade Price just because $10.5 million, I can't get over it. But yeah. I hope we make it to the playoffs. Ari's, we're 6 points out, but what do you think this does for the Caps playoff push? I think it actually really helps them, Kevin Lashley. I'm sorry for getting your comment so late and everyone else's comment so late. But I think this absolutely helps the Capitals playoff push. If they wanted a better power play, if they wanted a little more depth with, then I think this pushes them to potentially maybe cup contenders. I don't want to say, Kovalchuk makes them cup contenders, but I think with that little extra depth that Kovalchuk has, because he can play first-line minutes, he can play fourth-line minutes, he can play whatever you want him to, first, second, third, or fourth line, whatever. I honestly think, hot take, that he could potentially be on the first line. I think he could play with his hometown resident in Ovechkin, and if you have Ovi and Kovalchuk left wing and right wing, and I believe it's Backstrom in the middle, I just got chills. That is absolutely insane right there. Ovechkin, Backstrom, Kovalchuk. That first line's deadly, and of course the rest of the depth that the that the Capitals have. Of course, not at all excluding Evgeny Kuznetsov, who is a great second line center, will be the first line center once Backstrom retires, in my opinion. This does wonders for the Caps playoff push, in my opinion. They improve their power play. They get a potential first liner in Alex Ovechkin if someone gets hurt, or if they want him on the second, third line, or whatever. They get him, and especially for league minimum, it's a great deal, in my opinion. We're 6 points out, so is this wrap on the season? I think so. Toronto only has a game in hand on us, but they're still 6 points ahead of us. Now, yes, if we did say, for example, after the deadline, somehow say win 4 in a row in Toronto, loses their next 4 in a row, which I don't think is going to happen, in my opinion. But I do think if we do get into that playoff spot, it definitely does hurt that we would have traded guys like Kovalchuk, Petrie, Tatar. But who knows? If we call up guys like Kovalchuk, Kotkaniemi, Paling, if those guys come back up, and even Cale Fleury, if we bring those guys back up and they're playing amazing in the playoffs, I think we would have the potential to be a first, second round exit team. I don't think we're going to get to the Cup final. I think first round exit maybe. If we're lucky, second traded. If it's a big King's ransom that the Senators get back, but I don't think Duclair gets traded in my opinion. Remember before Christmas? When we had a playoff spot, and then after Christmas, we lost 8 in a row. We didn't lose 8 in a row after Christmas. It was starting before Christmas. And I remember this because it was January 3rd. It was the eve of the Canadiens, I believe it was 110th anniversary. The Canadiens won their first in 9. Well, that was their first victory in 9, technically, because they lost the 8 previous. And in my opinion, I definitely do think that the Canadiens could have been in a playoff spot, obviously, if they don't lose to Detroit 4 times in a row, and if they don't go on those 8-game losing streaks. If they don't go on those 8-game losing streaks for a total of 20 games right there, they win all those games, or even half of those games. They win half those games, they're in a playoff spot right now. They are in a playoff spot. If they don't blow a 4-0 lead to the Rangers, if they don't lose 4 times to Detroit, there's been other leads they've blown. If they didn't blow as many leads as they blew this season, they'd be in a playoff spot. If they didn't turn over the puck as much as they did, which is Toronto's issue right now, sadly, one of Toronto's issues right now, we'd be in a playoff spot. We would be in a playoff spot if we didn't have the issues that we've had, the 8-game losing streaks and whatnot. I do remember when we had a playoff spot. It sucks, honestly. I'm back. Welcome back, hockey. I found out that I'm getting traded about the trade deadline. Peter Mrazek, if you are, that's dope. If you are going to trade in Montreal, I'd be fine with that. If it's for Carey Price, I'm fine with that. Lifelong Caps fan, so I love to hear the possibility of him playing with Ovi and Backstrom. Me too, Kevin. Honestly, as someone who hated Washington last year because they beat Vegas, and this year has been like, I hope they win one just for Ovi again. then I definitely do enjoy him playing with Ovi and Backstrom, and I think together Kovalchuk has the potential to go from 22 points, and I'm going to say before the end of the season, to 40 points, maybe even 50. I think he could put up 25 to 30 points with Washington if he plays with Ovi and Backstrom. Those guys are all amazing players, Ovi, Backstrom, Kovalchuk, and of course Carlson I believe he's with Brendan Dillon, I think, on that first defensive pairing. Those guys on the ice, that's an absolutely deadly first-line combo, first defensive pairing combo. So definitely, it's a great. You probably love hearing that potential, that possibility. Who knows how it goes? And first, family, I did see your comment about what was it about? I forget. I saw it, but I forget. I'm so sorry for that. It's lagging. I hate to say it. I hate to see that, honestly. Hockey, Ottawa trade. Was there an Ottawa trade? I'm gonna play ball hockey this summer to be fun. Hey, nice. I'm sure it will be. Yeah, exactly. Aries, look on the bright side. We got a second and third rounder. We traded Scandella, who we got Scandella from the Sabres for a 4th, and we traded him for a 2nd and a 4th. We got Kovalchuk for free, technically for free. We didn't have to trade for him. You guys know what I mean when I say for free. And then we trade him for a 3rd. So we have a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th off trading 2 guys. If that's what we get from those guys, just imagine what we could get from guys like Kovalchuk, from Petrie, from Tatar, if we want to trade them Price and Weber. Because keep in mind, and I have to give full credit to Hot Take Hockey for this. He said it first. I didn't even realize it, really. Bergevin said he wouldn't trade Subban, traded him for Weber. He's saying now he will not trade Weber and Price. Who knows? He could trade him now. He could trade him at the draft. Who knows? Who really knows? Linebot, thank you. Don't mind the lag as long as I have audio. Linebot, as a Habs fan, if Price keeps playing the way he played last night against Ottawa, then absolutely I would keep him. But if he's gonna start playing, the way he was playing during the 8-game losing streaks and how he has overall been this year, then absolutely yes, get rid of him. 10.5. Even if all you get is say 2 seconds, if you can get that and relieve the 10.5 million of cap that Price has, that's a major win for the Canadiens. Yes, sure, you get rid of Price, but you still relieve the 10.5 million in cap. So yeah, we're friends. James Berry, hell yeah, we're friends. Sorry, I don't follow AHL, WHL, CHL, and all that, but who do you think we can get? Same here, honestly. I really don't follow that, but I honestly think if the Canadiens get, say, 8th overall, I think they're going to take, oh my God, what's his name? I can't remember. Oh my God, he's a right winger. Is he a right winger or a left winger? He's a right winger, I swear. I'm sorry for forgetting, but I do think we can take a right winger in the first round potentially, unless we get first overall. Obviously, we're going to take Lafreniere. If we have first and second somehow overall, then we're going to take Lafreniere and Byfield. But yeah, Hockey Livestream, I'm pretty sure he wants to go. Really, Aries? Habs won't be the same without Price. In my opinion, I think I can agree with you. They won't be the same. They'll be better, in my opinion. I would argue, Rich. Honestly, I would argue the Canadiens will be much better without Price because he won't have the we won't have the 10.5 million of Price. We could potentially get a Holtby if we wanted to, say for Pittsburgh, trade Price for Murray, which obviously I don't think they would do considering Seattle comes in 2 years and they'd have to protect either Price or Murray, or Price or Jari. But I don't trade Price is what I'm trying to say. Price won't go. He wants to stay with the Habs. That kind of sucks to hear. Raymond, who, Linebot? Oh, Raymond. Something Raymond. Raymond, I think, is his last name. I believe that's who you're talking about, Linebot. Let's go, Caps. Noah, I think this is a win for both teams. If I could cut off half this Habs jersey, put half of a Capitals jersey to symbolize that both teams win this trade, I agree. I definitely think this is the Caps win. I'm a Caps fan, Noah, I could tell. What do you think this means for our cup chances? I think it improves it, like I said earlier. I think the Capitals improve their power play, which someone mentioned they have had troubles with in the past, or this season, I should say. They improve the power play. They get a potential first liner with Kovalchuk, Ovi, and Backstrom on that first line, or Ovi, Backstrom, Kovalchuk, I should say, if we're going left wing to right wing. Then I definitely think that first line could be deadly, even more deadly than it is right now, obviously having Ovi. With Kovalchuk being much of a passer right now, as a setup man, Ovi could potentially hit 710, 715 goals this year if he plays with Backstrom, with Kovalchuk and Backstrom, as opposed to Backstrom, and I forget who else he's playing with right now. But I definitely do think this is a big win for the Capitals for them getting Kovalchuk at league minimum, and it's a big win for the Canadiens because we get a third rounder and we're getting more draft picks, in my opinion. If we don't make the playoffs, he wants to leave. Aries, I agree. Price, I think, does definitely want to leave if we don't make the playoffs this year. He said he wants to stay with the Habs for the rest of his career. Hockey Livestream, I didn't see anywhere where he said that. Aries, I saw a lot of places actually where Price said he would want to leave. Lucas Raymond, Linebot, thank you very much. Lucas Raymond. Yep, Lucas Raymond, that's who I'm saying. That's who I think the Canadiens could draft. Lucas Raymond, if they have a decent draft pick. But obviously, if they're high up, they're going to try and get Lafreniere. If they have, say, third overall, they're going to trade for first overall. If they have to trade, say, this year's first, third overall, and, say, a second rounder to get Lafreniere, that's perfect in my opinion. So I was an active Hockey Livestream, no worries, man. I think this is really good. No, I agree. I think it's a good trade. We got a third. Bergevin has really proven himself in the past, I would say, 6 years or so, since he's really been with the Canadiens, to be great at drafting late. He drafted Primo and Evans in the 7th round. Gallagher, I believe, was a third round. Oh no, he was before Bergevin. Actually, he was 2010, I think. But he's drafted. Oh my God, who did he draft in the 5th round? Obviously Cofield, but that's more so just because, like, okay, we got a 70 goal scorer at 15th overall. Okay, yeah, we'll take him. But still, I'm pretty sure Price knew before he signed with the Canadiens we're going to rebuild, and besides, he's going to turn down 10.5 a year. Rich J, I'll tell you that. Parise and Suter, they turned down very high deals, I want to say, from the Red Wings and the Penguins to sign with Minnesota because they grew up there. They grew up in Minnesota, so they wanted to go to Minnesota together. So personally, I think that that Price was kind of dumb for taking 10.5 because he probably could have made 11.5, maybe $12 million if he left. Well, obviously, the Canadiens couldn't just let Carey Price leave, and as a UFA, it would be awful for the franchise, even if he is starting to decline already. No one wants his cap money. Colorado comes a ring in my opinion. They got some good cap. I believe they have a bit of cap. Who knows? Maybe Price for Grubauer, a first and a second, maybe, and a prospect. Who knows? Colorado would take that cap money if it means they increase their chances to win a cup this year. Price only wants to go to a playoff contending team. Exactly, Aries. Like Colorado. I almost said like Montreal. Like Colorado, they could want him. They won't trade him because he got a shutout against Ottawa last night. But then again, looking at it, you never know. I trade Carey Price away for a second or a third. I don't know what he is worth though. Personally, Noah, I would try and trade him if it's to Colorado, for example. I would try and trade him for Grubauer, a second, a first, maybe a decent HL prospect if you want to add that. If not, just Grubauer and a first if that's all you can get. But with Price, the hype surrounding him, I think you could potentially get Grubauer first and a second. Who knows though? Still, that won't make him happy. He wants to leave. Search it up. I agree, Aries. He does want to leave. I think rumors aren't always true. Exactly. But then again, look, Kovalchuk was rumored to go to the Bruins. Instead, he went to the Capitals. So, in my opinion, I think there's always a little bit of truth in every rumor, in my opinion. You can't say that it's going to happen. Yeah, you can't, but you could say it could happen. You can say Price maybe wants to leave. You could say that perhaps he does want to leave. You can't say, oh, Carey Price absolutely does want to leave, or oh, he absolutely doesn't. You could say he perhaps would want to leave. Perhaps he would want to stay for the rebuild. Maybe he wants to be like a Henrik Lundqvist, who is amazing still right now, even who's playing not some of his best, who's playing still decent, but it sucks he's the third wing goaltender technically to Shesterkin and Georgiev, who surprisingly Georgiev could get swapped. I'm very surprised for that. You can't say it's going to happen while you bring. I'm not being rude hockey. If you're saying Aries is, I don't say he is. But Sportsnet did say he wants to leave. You said, oh wow, when did you say that? It's complete true. It's complete true. What do you mean hockey? Price to the Bruins, Rask is overrated. Noah, this is actually something I have to disagree with you on. I think Rask is one of the best goaltenders in the league right now. Yes, he has a fantastic forward core in front of him and a really, really good defensive core in front of him. But still, he's playing very well right now. Halak has been playing amazing, in my opinion. So I don't know. I feel like Rask and Halak are both probably some of the best goaltenders in the league right now. And honestly, if you have to go back in time and ask me, I re-signed Halak over Price. Halak has been a much better goaltender. Rask let 6 goals last night. Still, you can't judge everything off one game. What I'm doing with Price, and before anyone says I'm a hypocrite, I'm saying Rask, in my opinion, is, yes, he let in 6 goals, but that's a bad game. Meanwhile, Price has been consistently letting in 3 or 4 or 5 goals a game this year. That's the reason his save percentage, I believe, his goals against average is a 2.98. His save percentage is a 9.10. Or not 9.10, it's a 9.05, I think. It's nothing fantastic. It's not like a Rask, like a Jari, like a Murray, in my opinion, to Vancouver. Yeah, exactly. It's Vancouver, though. They're on a big run this year. I said he wants to leave, so they probably will trade him for someone good. Aries, they probably could. Your thoughts on the Zamboni goalie? Rich J, I didn't want to really talk about it, honestly, just because I know a lot of people have already talked about it, but I will just because you asked me and because you're a mod in the chat, which if you're a member of the mod squad, you're awesome. But honestly, I definitely think it was a great story for the Hurricanes if you look at it. Like, oh my God, this 42-year-old emergency goalie went in and stole the show. First star, Toronto clapped for him because he works for their organization. But when you look at it from Toronto, it's really embarrassing. You lost to a 42-year-old emergency goalie while he let in 2 goals and 2 shots. You let him get comfortable. But then again, the Hurricanes did play amazing defense in that third period to stop the Leafs from getting more than, I think it was 7 shots in the period, 6-7 shots in the period. And honestly, the fact that they're going to honor David Aries next home game is absolutely awesome. I love that, honestly. Matt Murray's underrated. I agree, Noah. I think Murray was overrated, say, in 2017 when the Penguins won the Cup. But I think now people have overcompensated. Like, oh, he's not that good. It needs to be an even balance. Or like, yeah, he's really good. He's a pretty good goaltender. He can shut down guys when he's able to. Canes need a goalie if they want to be a contender. Price and Petrie. Petrie, they want to trade for Petrie. They want a goalie. Maybe they trade for Price. Price and Petrie, that's $15 million you're sending to the Canes. Maybe perhaps you take a cap dump back for this year or next year. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, I believe, is making $4 or $5 million. And if you have to take on another bad contract or two, who knows? Maybe you trade Price and Petrie to the Hurricanes tomorrow. Probably because his players were garbage. Montreal players didn't help him. The goalie isn't the one who's playing on the ice. Yeah, but he's the one that's supposed to stop pucks. Hockey live stream. He's the one the goalie is the one that's supposed to stop pucks. Yes, the defense in front of, whether it's Price, Rask, Murray, whoever, yes, the defense is supposed to play defense, but you can't always, just stand in front of whoever and hope he sees the shot. In my opinion, I don't want to be mean here, but I'm just saying the players are trying to get the puck. They do get the puck. They got, I believe, their second overall. For the longest time this season, they were first in shots in the league. First in shots on net in the league. They are second now, I think, second or third. They're up there still. They're pulling a Canes from last year, except they're still losing. The Canes learned, okay, we can't always get 40, 50 shots on net. We got to slow it down, 25, 30 shots a night, and win, and just let the game flow, really. The Canadiens are still thinking, shoot, shoot, shoot. They shoot a ton. Second or third in the league in shots on net. They get the puck. They do get the puck. It's Price that cannot good. They do. Yeah, exactly. They can't magically teleport to the puck. If they could, I would love that. Where it's like, oh, okay, Domi's on the puck. Oh, okay, he's down the net. Oh, boom, he scores suddenly. Okay, cool. You know? They get to the puck. They get the shots on net. To Caps, that's still good for Kovalchuk. I wish him well. Spotlight, I agree, brother. I definitely do think it's great for Kovalchuk. He has the potential. He definitely has the potential to help the Capitals lift their second Stanley Cup this year. Whether he's on the first line, fourth line, whatever he's on. I wish him well as well. I wish him luck as well. And here's hoping in the offseason he resigns to the Canadiens. Deal or no deal to Montreal, Tyson Barrie in a third this year to Toronto. Weber with 37% retained. I'm going to say no deal. Barrie has not been fantastic. And a third this year would probably be worth it, but getting rid of Weber, but keeping 37% of his contract. If Weber retires next year, which I honestly think he definitely could, in my opinion, I don't like that Montreal would get a cap recapture as well as Nashville. If we either keep Weber till he retires, if he ends up retiring, say, after this season, which I don't want him to, because I like him, but I do for the cap, obviously. But I would much rather him keep playing if he's happy than have to retire forcibly. Rather than like, okay, yeah, I'm done. I'll retire, you know? Sort of like the Gretzky, I guess, where he just like, okay, I've done what I want. I'm retiring. After, I think it was 20 years, I think. No, 79. Yeah, 20 years. But in my opinion, I wouldn't take that because it's the Weber. You're retaining Weber, honestly. The Caps, stop slamming my favorite team. Stop blaming or stop shaming, slamming hockey. Connor McDavid is playing tonight, but here's the point. He's on the second line. Thoughts? You think this is good since Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Dry, Lime, Yamamoto are on fire lately? If the line is now Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, McDavid, Yamamoto, I don't like that. If they just up to the first line of the Nuge, Dry, and Yamamoto to the first line, I think that's perfect if they've been fired lately. But in my opinion, if McDavid is on the second line with Nugent-Hopkins and Yamamoto, that's not good at all, in my opinion. I think Draisaitl has been dragging the Oilers right now to a playoff spot. Hot take. I've had like 5 of those since Hot Take was in the stream earlier. But I definitely do think, in my opinion, that McDavid playing on the second line is great, considering he's coming back from injury. It's not best to push him onto the first line. Like, hey, you're better. All right, get out there. First line, 20 minutes a game. No, just have him on the second line. Okay, you're probably going to play 10, 15 minutes. Draisaitl can handle this for you. And probably Draisaitl on the first line for the rest of the year, in my opinion. But yeah, I think it's good that McDavid is back for the Oilers. And Draisaitl being on fire with Yamamoto and Nugent-Hopkins is pretty damn good. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. I've just about said all I want to say about the Kovalchuk trade. We had a special guest with Spotlight or Hot Take earlier in the chat. Shout out to him. Please go check him out. He's an absolute amazing YouTube channel. Please go check him out. Of course, we had Spotlight, Linebot, Noah Man, Aries, Hockey Live Stream, Rich J, James Barry. My apologies if I'm not saying your name. First Family One, Kevin Lashley. We had Morgan Burton. We had Let's Hockey, Julian Palante, LB Washington Capitals fan for life. Hot Take Hockey, as I mentioned, Mr. Greedo. And we had someone else, Rich J. We had in chat. We had everyone really. Spotlight, don't censor. Hockey live stream. How am I being a hypocrite? Check out Spotlight as well. Oh yeah, Linebot, absolutely. Thank you for reminding me. Please, everyone, go check out. Please go check out. Spotlight Hockey as well. I think Oilers do have a chance, which is awesome. If you think so, that's awesome. Hashtag Mod Squad are awesome. Hell yeah, Linebot Mod Squad is awesome, brother. NHL posted, what if the playoffs started today? They had Oilers in the playoff spot. Hey, that's awesome. What kind of Telecaster is that behind you? If I'm being honest, that's actually a custom one made by my father. That's a custom Telecaster that he made. He isn't really trying anymore. He is, but he isn't. You hear me? Wait, what? Are you talking about Price Aries? Oh yeah, if you're talking about Price, then absolutely. He really isn't trying anymore. Mod Squad is awesome. Thank you. Price ain't bad. Price is bad though. He's making $10.5 million a year. He should be the best goaltender in the league. He's like Bobrovsky. They've both been incredibly disappointing since they've signed their contracts. Their best years are behind them. They're getting older. Bobrovsky, I believe, is 29 now, which, yes, I know. Oh, 29, but still, for hockey, you're starting to get out of your prime, in my opinion. Price is 32. He's signed until he's 38, I think. 38 or 39. I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean he isn't trying? What do you mean he isn't trying? He got a shutout. Yeah, he got a shutout last night. And yes, it's against a very bad Ottawa Senators team that his best shots were faced against Pajot, Duclair, and why can't I think of his name? Why can I not think of the other guy's name? There were three main guys that were taking shots on net that Price really faced. But keep in mind, every goaltender gets a shutout. Bobrovsky got a shutout sometime this year, I'm pretty sure. You know? Price got 4 shutouts. Yes. He got a shutout. He did get a shutout against Florida. He has 4 shutouts this year. That's the thing, though. Bobrovsky probably has a few shutouts this year. Every bad goaltender still has their great nights. Every amazing goaltender has their bad nights. Rask last night lets in 6 goals. That doesn't mean he's an awful goaltender. That just means he had an off night. Price is an overrated piece of crap. He's overrated for sure. He's a decent goaltender that would probably pay $4 million a year, maybe. Price is the best goalie in the world. Rich J, I wish I could say that, brother. I wish I could say that and not follow up with, what about Marc-Andre Fleury? And if this were 3-4 years ago, what about Roberto Luongo? Right, and I agree with Harry. Price is bad, kind of, but a decent goalie. Once you turn to age 32, your body starts to slow down, your bones begin to get weak. I agree, Spotlight. Price hits 32, which he has. I'm going to aim down the camera just a little bit for the final bit of the stream. But yeah, looking at it, Price is absolutely getting older now. Obviously, everyone does. Quote me on that. But he's 32. He's not anywhere near the goalie he was 3 to 4, 5 years ago when he was the Vezina Trophy winner. So yeah, paying him $10.5 million a year. They only did that so he wouldn't leave his UFA. And they couldn't trade his rights to anyone because he wasn't an RFA, I believe. I believe he was a UFA. Yeah, 2 years ago he would have been 29 or 30. He had just gotten out of RFA certification. So yeah. Where am I? Minnesota, Calgary, Florida, and Ottawa are the 4 playoff nights. But look at that. All 4 teams that are not in the playoffs right now. Minnesota, they played decent. I think they only got like 16 shots off. Calgary, it was a really hard-fought game. I believe that was 2-0. That was decent. Florida was a good shutout for Price. Ottawa, decent shutout for Price. Those are the 4 nights that he has been shut out, or that he has shut out teams. But if he's getting paid $10.5 million a year, why doesn't he have 10 shutouts? Why doesn't he have 15? Why is he not leading the league in goals against average, or lowest goals against average? Why is he not leading the team in the league in highest save percentage? Why does he not have a 963 save percentage if he's the best goalie in the world? Why does he not have a 1.34 goals against average? These are probably insane numbers, but I'm just saying, you know. Yeah, still how long ago were those games? Minnesota was at the beginning of the season. It was right after the St. Louis game. Calgary, I believe, was 2 months ago. Florida was 2 months ago. Ottawa, obviously, last night. But exactly. Florida's in the playoffs. No, they're not. Toronto has taken that spot away from them, right? Or is Florida winning right now and they will be in the playoff spot? Not every goalie gets every game shutouts. Shut up, Harris. You're being annoying. Talking trash about Price. No, well, hockey live stream. That's what I'm saying. Yes, I'm talking trash about Price because he's making $10.5 million a year, and he is still being projected as the best goalie in the world when he is not. He is not leading the league in anything right now. He has a 2.80 goals against average, I think, and a 905, 910 save percentage, something around there. That is not amazing for the league right now. He would have At Harris, no one hates on Price. Clearly, I do. I like Price. I like him. He's a nice human being, and he seems pretty cool in interviews and stuff like that. He's a fan of country music, so anyone that's a fan of country music, I'm gonna like. But as a player, as a goaltender in the NHL, he is not worth $10.5 million. And before you say I'm a hypocrite, Bobrovsky, absolutely not worth $10 million. Absolutely not worth $10 million. Yeah, sure, not every goalie gets every game shutouts. We're 62 games in, and he only has 4 shouts. He's played 55 games, I want to say, this season. Why does he not have 10? Why does he not have 15? Can you not be rude to Harry Rice? Spotlight, thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Stop hockey. Don't be rude. He's sharing his opinion. Thank you, Linebot. He has a right. Exactly. This is my stream. And I don't want to say the simple stuff, but this is my stream. If you don't like what I'm saying about Price, you can stop watching this stream. You can head to the next stream if you want. Or you can wait until the next stream. You can watch past streams. You can watch past videos. You do not have to hear my opinion about Price if you do not like my opinion about Carey Price, in my opinion. But the Habs don't want him. So exactly, the Habs arguably don't want Carey Price. You could argue, oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they don't. But I'm just going to say, I don't think they do want Price because he wants to leave. He doesn't want to be on Montreal. What part do you not get? He doesn't want to be on Price, in my opinion. I think so. Want me to boot him? No, Spotlight, don't do that. Don't do that at all, please. Please. I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes anyways, actually. But looking at it, I'm just going to say this. Carey Price, I've heard multiple times, if we don't make the playoffs this year, he wants out. Carey Price, I've heard he wants out of Montreal if we don't make the playoffs. So, yeah. Wow, just got in, Randy, and thank you for coming by to the stream. I'll read your rest of the comment in just a second. Price isn't the best anymore. Like I would say, the last couple of years he was good. But now I'm going to say, yeah, Binnington, Francois are being very, very good. They're playing very, very good. I wouldn't say personally that Binnington and Francois are necessarily the best goaltenders in the league. I'd personally argue that could be Yari. Probably Binnington in there, actually, but Yari and Fleury, in my opinion, which is funny because Yari, Mari, and Fleury are all in Pittsburgh. And they're probably some of the best goalies in the league right now, in my opinion. Where am I? Right here. Sorry for that. Wow, just got in. I definitely do think hockey live stream. I do think Kovalchuk will be back next season. I think in the offseason he will sign a 1 year, maybe a 2 year if he thinks he has that left in him. I think he definitely will sign a 1 year, 2 year, maybe a $2 million contract. I could see being 1.5, maybe $2 million. Max, though, would be 3 for me. Unless we sign him at a 1 year, say, $4 million deal. That I don't necessarily have a huge issue with since it's only a year. It's not like we're signing him 4 years at $8.3 million and like, hey, put up 70 points for us, you know? Scott Stevens. I know Stevens was 7.3, not 7.6. Damn it. What's up, Harry? Hey, Joaquim Varia. Joaquim, welcome to the stream, brother. Hope you've been enjoying your time here. Oh God, okay, that's not his. Stop being renewed. Okay, now I'm gonna. That's a lie. He wants to be with the Habs. I don't know what I've said, honestly. I haven't heard anything that says he wants to stay with the Habs. Well, you heard otherwise? Exactly, Lambot. I heard otherwise. He should be with the Habs. Seriously, hockey is oof. Price is just. Do you mean with the Habs, Harry? Did I say Price doesn't want? No, I what did I say, Randy? Because I feel like I did say Price doesn't want to stay with the Habs, unless I said Avs or Caps or something like that. I'm stupid. Price is just too overpaid. He's not worth his contract and it's too much money, but he's not doing good, which is kind of unfair to Habs. I agree. Price is absolutely not doing too great right now. Price is not playing well this year, and even last year, I would argue he didn't play that great. He had a couple games, obviously, that were great. He's had his games this year where he's been good, but he's not worth his contract, in my opinion. Need more bandwidth? Yeah, Sounders, I agree. I do need more bandwidth. Me and my family are looking to get a better Wi-Fi connection. Kovalchuk, yeah, absolutely. I definitely do think Kovalchuk will re-sign with the Canadiens, not the Capitals. I think I said accidentally, but I definitely do think this is just for a playoff run with the Capitals, and I think he will re-sign with the Canadiens next year because I think he loves Montreal. I think he was really grateful that I definitely think he's grateful they arguably revived his career, and I think he'd want to repay them with a year of great production, hopefully. I would hate on Habs if they trade Habs. Or, so hockey, you would be a hater. If Price leaves, I would be sad, but I would be happy for him. Walking, arguably, me the same. Like, yes, I do like that. I do think that I wouldn't be sad for a bit. Like, oh, okay, Price, he's been with us his whole career, but you know what? Why not? You know what? It's fun to see him leave, and probably go to a cup contender, Colorado. You know? Oh God, 45 minutes. Yeah, I definitely do got to be getting out of here in a couple minutes. You know? Not even a Habs fan. I'm Vegas, but still, he's a decent goalie, not worth 10 mil. I agree, Linebot. I'm also a Vegas fan, funny enough, and obviously Habs fan number one. Or not. I am the number one Habs fan, but I'm Habs number one. Number one is my Habs. Number two is my Knights. Just to clarify real quick. But he is a decent goalie. He's definitely not worth anywhere near $10.5 million, in my opinion. I like Price. He's cool, but he wants to leave, and he can't do anything about it. Aries, I agree. Ottawa sucks. Sadly, they do, James. And who knows? Maybe they can get first, second overall. I can't blame Price for his bad performance. The defense isn't perfect. But still, Price hasn't been perfect either, and he's definitely not justifying $10.5 million Joaquin, in my opinion. Let me explain. I'm not a hater. You just said, though, hockey, you're not a number one fan if you're hating on them, but then neither are you. If they trade Price, you said you're gonna hate on them. You are literally the definition of what you're saying right now, is that you wouldn't be a hater, but you're gonna hate on the Habs. You know? You just said that. So yeah, let me explain this. Let's compare. You look fat, IRL. Hockey live stream. I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I got the man titties. So yeah, you're correct on that. I'm fat. I'm not banning you at all. I'm not banning you at all, man. When he won 7 or 8 out of 10 to start the 2020 season, he still rated Price 7 or 8 out of 10 to start 2020. Yeah, I still rated him because he wasn't playing fantastic. You know, he was still playing decent. He was still playing decent, but he wasn't like amazing. You know, he wasn't getting shutouts every other game. You know, he has 4 shutouts this year. I would argue to justify 10.5, he would need at least 10 shutouts, in my opinion. At least, like I said, the goals against average and save percentage needs to be way better for him to be the best goaltender in the league right now. Price isn't the same anymore as when he got in the league. I agree. I believe from 2015 onwards, after the Kreider incident, well, technically it should be called the Emelin incident. I think it was Emelin who tripped Kreider into Price. But I'll say the Kreider incident so everyone knows what I'm talking about. The Kreider incident, Price really hasn't been the same. That's where I'd argue he's not been the same from. I hope Kovalchuk resigns with the Habs. I agree too, Randy. It definitely is rare for a free agent to resign, to be traded and resign with the team that traded him at the deadline. With like Plekanec. Plekanec, I think, was more of a handshake agreement. Like, hey, we'll trade you to the Leafs, playoff run, and hey, we'll trade you to the Leafs. You'll come back to us in the offseason. Plekanec, yeah, sure. Handshake agreement. I think it would be one of those. Who knows if it's one of those, Chuck? Hopefully it is. But I think Plekanec, everyone knew, like, okay, yeah, he's not going to resign. He's not going to go sign with, say, Columbus, you know. He's only going to come back to Montreal, you know. How you not offended? Because I know this. I have at least a double chin minimum. I know I'm fat, you know. That's why I'm not offended, hockey. Kreider shouldn't go to Habs. He hurt Price. I would love if Kreider went to the Habs, honestly. I think Kreider, and he didn't hurt. Yes, he got into Price, but it was Emelin who tripped him into Price. I've gone over this before. So when he's fat, spotlight. Thank you very much, brother. This man is the beast. The reason we were all here is because Harry all entertains and makes us laugh. So I'm giving props to Harry. This channel's beast. Hashtag road to 200 subs. Spotlight, thank you for the support, brother. Really much appreciate it. You have a double chin? Yeah, at least a double chin. It might even be a triple chin. I don't even know. Too much fat. I can't even see if there's a triple chin under there. But Spotlight, thank you for the support, brother. How the fuck am I a YouTuber when I have mush mouth? Thank you very much for the subscribers. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for the support, brother. Greatly appreciate it, and I'm very happy to make you laugh, and I entertain everyone here, despite the god-awful video quality it looks like right now. You swear on stream? Yeah, I swear on stream often, hockey live stream. I swear often. You have no hairline? I mean, this would say differently, but then again with the shitty video quality, you probably can't see my hairline, even if it is very much receding. Oh God, where am I? Yes, he knows. Yes, I do. Linebot. If we get rid of Price for a decent goalie like Murray and some decent players, we can make it to the playoffs. Aries, I agree. If we traded Price for Murray and let's just say a Rust, because I've heard rumors that Pittsburgh might look at trading Price. Rust eventually, in my opinion. I do think that. I definitely do think Canadians could potentially push for a playoff run. I think if we get someone like a Murray over a Price, we definitely could make a playoff run. And if we get Rust as well, if we have to trade, say, the second round or next year, because I don't want to trade any of the Habs picks this year unless we're getting, say, a second back this year. But that's the point. If we have to trade a second round or next year to get Prust and Rust, not Prust, Brendan Prust, I think he's out of the league entirely right now. If we have to trade a second in Price to get Rust and Rust and Murray, that's fine in my opinion. I have to. Oh, thank you, Linebot. I appreciate you. Never wanted to leave, brother. This is Harry's opinion. We're all giving our opinions because that's what. Exactly. It's a Habs channel. I don't think it's a Habs channel per se. It's my channel that I just happen to talk a lot about the Habs. I do want to do other stuff though, Linebot, Spotlight. But thank you. It's just his opinion. I agree. You can get in trouble on YouTube for swearing. I don't care, honestly. If I can get in trouble for that, go ahead and YouTube just suspend this video, hold it up for ransom or whatever. I really don't care. I'm just going to speak the truth. If I have to swear to get my point across, I'm fine with that. Bud search up C-Day. C-Day. Never heard of him, Aries. He don't care. He does all the time. Linebot, exactly. Thank you very much for that. Harry's not a legend. Damn, hockey. You, damn. Damn, you might need a ban eventually if you're going to keep talking that shit. So when Price loses, you pick on him. When he leaves, it's not good enough. Man, you're picky. No, Randy, that's the thing. Like, yeah, I can be picky, but that's the thing. It's because of his price tag, $10.5 million. If he wins in, say, a 10-7 game, I'm still going to pick on him, or not pick on him, but I'm going to say, yes, Price let in 7 goals. Habs were lucky to score 10. Price still let in 7 goals. It would be a 10-0 victory if Price was still the best goalie in the world. Maybe a 10-1, maybe 10-2, even maybe 10-3 could be acceptable. But if it were, say, a 10-7 victory for the Habs, Price lets in 7. You know? Well, it's my opinion if he's a legend. Spotlight, thank you very much. Appreciate it, brother. Look at hockey live stream. Roast so offending. My double chin, my receding hairline. I'm fat. I know I'm so triggered, Aries. People are mad at Price if they lost and they pray if win. Trade Alzner for a first. Rich, if we were able to trade Alzner for a first, we would have traded him a long time ago. Dude, the Wild are going to be, hosting the Blues for the Winter Classic. I did see that. Very excited for the Wild and Blues. Price is not showing what he's getting paid. Let's talk about the Boston. Exactly, the Boston-Montreal game. That was 8-1. Price is getting slow, and it's proven. I'm offending you? No, you're not. Hockey live stream, you're not offending me. I'm smiling right now. Dude, you're not offending me. But yeah, the 8-1 Bruins victory over the Habs. It was a god-awful game. You're ugly. I know I'm ugly. I have a neck beard. I have eyebrows that look like they were drawn on by a 4th grader. I was going to say 4-year-old, but then 4th grader kind of looks better. My hair has balconies, has a balcony on each side. My nose looks like it's been broken 18 times. My tooth, that's not even a tooth. That is a literal baby tooth. If I were you, I would have put him in timeout. Linebot, yeah, probably best I do that. Look at your setup you do when you stream. It's awful. Hey, dude, if you think it's awful, you can go right ahead and fuck off, man. You don't need to watch the channel anymore. If you don't want to, you don't have to, brother. Price will lead us to a cup. I wish yours isn't any better, prob. Yeah, Aries. Yeah, exactly. His is probably not better. Harry's just trying to. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give it to him, man. I'm gonna speak the truth. My hair has decks. Thank you very much, hockey live stream. Rick Nelson, thank you very much for timing out, not banning, for timing out. Oh God, Rich J now. Rich J, thank you. Oh my God, we've been going for an hour. Oh my God, or 54 minutes. I didn't even realize that. Oh my God, thank you. No beef, no need for that here. Rick Nelson, I agree. Thank you very much, brother. Okay, now I'll agree. After a 3-0 win, picking on Price, might as well switch to JB. No, well, after a 3-0 win, I didn't necessarily pick on Price. That was a good YouTube. That was a good YouTube. That was a good YouTube. That was a good win for Price. That was a very, very good win. If it's a shutout, I'll admit Price played very, very well, and he did that game. It's just that it happened to be against Ottawa, and yeah, not the greatest team to say, hey, I can get shutouts. Once he's shutting out Boston and Tampa, who are getting 30-something shots a night, then I'll say, oh my God, yeah, Price is still really, really good. Oh God, I gotta get off stream. I really am like dehydrated. This apple juice is not gonna help. It just makes it worse, in my opinion. That was a shitty trade. Anthony, I actually have to disagree with you. I think it's a win for both teams, but I only have a Habs jersey, so I can't switch every few minutes, which would be very entertaining. Or just get a bunch of Habs and Caps jerseys and keep putting them on one by one. Ovi's not the prettiest, but is one of the best to ever do it. Ignore the haters. Kevin Lashley, I agree, brother. Ovi's not the prettiest guy, but you know what? He's pretty damn good. Kind of just passed 700 goals the other day. I don't know if you guys heard, but just a little bit of minor news. Ovechkin passed 700 goals. That was a shitty trade. But yeah, Anthony, like I said, I think it's a good trade for both teams. Habs get a third. Caps get Ovi, who can definitely help them on their playoff push. And if Ovi re-signs with the Canadiens next season, it's just a bigger win for the Habs since they get a 3/3 technically for Ovi. I'm ugly as well, but so what? This is YouTube place to talk about your favorite things and everything. The stream is awesome. We all been here since the 50 subs spotlight. I agree, brother. You, Rick, Rich, Lime, everyone, even Rich. He's saying Price will lose to the cup, and he's not offended. He's not offended. He's just saying, hey, Price can lose to the cup. I think Price is pretty good. And Rich, if you think that, that's absolutely awesome. You guys can think what you think. But I'm personally saying Price is not as good as $10.5 million. That's what I'm saying personally. Yeah, exactly, but he's not doing that every game. Great stream, Harry, besides some people hating. Linebot, thank you very much, brother. Yeah, this is an opinion. There's a difference. Hating is like, oh, this player sucks, or who's bad, something like that. But opinions, yeah, exactly. Give me my opinions. I'm not saying Price is bad, Price is washed up. That's some of you guys in the chat, which I don't necessarily agree with most of the time. But me, I'm like, Price did not play the greatest tonight. He played blah blah blah. Say the Bruins game, he played awful. He allowed, I want to say it was 7 goals before he got pulled. Might have been all 8 he allowed, I think, but I think it was 7, and then we pulled him. Might even been 6. But Price allowed this many. He didn't play great. Blah blah blah. You know. Have you ever tried OVOs? OVOs. If they have OVOs, I need to get a box, but they probably sadly don't, and that breaks my fucking heart. Yeah, but Bergevin could have taken a second instead of a third. What if a third was all he could have gotten though? I understand. Oh, then don't trade Ovi or whatever. Or don't trade Ovi for a third. Jesus, don't trade Kobe for a third. But still, what if that was all he could have gotten? And Bergevin realizes, okay, yeah, season's probably done. Let's just trade off Kovalchuk, trade off Petrie and Tatar, or whatever tomorrow. You know, who knows? Who really knows what it could be like there? Just say I'm a diehard Habs fan. Randy M, I believe you mentioned that actually in one of your first streams, so thank you for bringing that up again. I actually forgot. Who witnessed 86 Cup, and 93 Cup, so I'm just hoping for better managemental moves than shipping out everyone on the bench. Well, Randy, I agree with you on that. I don't want him to ship off every single person there and just have say, oh, hey, we got some minor league guys up full time, you know? They're probably going to get rid of Petrie, Tatar, or at least I'm thinking they will tomorrow. Petrie, Tatar, Price, Weber. If you can clear that cap and then go after some guys in free agency, or maybe even say keep Weber for defensive purposes, and because you don't want cap or capture when he retires with his new team, hopefully. But yeah, you know, I do agree with you. Yeah, and I keep saying exactly. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinions. As people say, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Harry, you're very knowledgeable, and I trust your opinion. Rick Nelson, I greatly appreciate that, brother. I'm glad you think I'm very knowledgeable and you trust my opinion. Appreciate it. Can you imagine getting salty over not accepting that Price wants to be traded? Thank you, Aries, for that very much, brother. OVOs are real. I got to look this up. OVOs. There is no way OVOs are a real thing. OVOs. Oh my God, they're a legit thing. Oh my God. OVOs. Oh my God. Honey Nut OVOs. Oh my God. That is Amazing. That is amazing. I need to get a box of OVO cereal. I think that's the best way to end this stream in a few minutes. I agree 100%. Price is just not that good. Like even Mike Smith, how they say in NHL 20, best stick handling in the league, but they say he's getting old. Exactly. Age does make a difference, you know? Yager, he's a guy who can defy age. Ovi, guy who can defy age. They're both still playing hockey, even though Ovi is only 32, I think. But still, guys, Linebot, you guys did break Harry. You guys did break me finding out OVOs are a thing. I really want to add them to my Amazon wish list and pray to God that there is a God that I can get someone that I can get enough money to get OVOs and try them on my cereal review. OVOs, those are great. Char's like 100 at 100. Oh my god, that's amazing. You guys did break me. I think that's the best way to end the stream. But yeah, Spotlight, I agree. Age does make a difference. OVOs. OVOs are people in here. We had 8 likes. Thank you guys so much to hit that like button if you're enjoying the streams. Oh my god, I genuinely can't believe. Oh god, Rick. All right. I'm taking the hint. Amazon.ca. Rick, I'm taking your hints. I'm used to them by now. Spotlight, yeah, look at Crosby. Everyone needs to talk about him now. Everyone's only talking about McDavid and Ovi. But Aries, for me, that's the thing I don't like. Crosby is much better than McDavid, I would argue. Still my opinion. If you disagree, that's perfectly fine. If you live stream, take that for example. If you think McDavid deserves to be much more talked about than Crosby, it's perfectly fine. You can go ahead and think that. I think otherwise. We can agree to disagree. Yeah, Rick Nelson, yeah. Why you time me out? I didn't time you out. That was the mods. That was well, I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who timed you out just to call them out. But it wasn't me that timed you out. It was my mods. You're being toxic. Rick, thank you for saying that, brother. Please do a draft live stream. Linebot, I sadly won't be live. I will be in Spotlight Hockey. I don't think Spotlight's doing a stream, sadly, for Christmas. They stupid for timeout me. Hockey live stream. No, you're being kind of toxic. I will agree with Rick. You were being toxic, so you had to be timed out and chilled out a little bit. Thoughts on Flower or Fleury? I absolutely love Fleury. Flower is one of the greatest goaltenders, in my opinion. I think Flower is one of the best in my opinion, and he is honestly one of the greatest goaltenders right now. And yeah, I absolutely love what Fleury has done for the Penguins and for the Knights, almost bringing them to a Stanley Cup. I almost did something I did not want to do. I ended up doing something else, thankfully. but yeah, with Fleury, I think he's one of the best goaltenders in the league, and in of all time, arguably, in my opinion, hot take. I think Fleury is one of the best goaltenders ever, and I'm glad he's been doing great. He's been doing great. I'm glad. Bergevin will not trade Price unless it's a superstar coming back. After the unpopular Subban trade, he doesn't want to look foolish again. Keep in mind, Randy, it was only foolish really for the first year or so. After that, people were like, yeah, Subban is kind of toxic. Weber is great. And a majority of people agree Montreal wins that trade going away, in my opinion. At least the majority of people that I see say Montreal runs away with that trade, especially after Nashville traded him after, I want to say it was 2 or 3 years. In my opinion, after 2 or 3 years with them trading away PK Subban to the Jersey Devils for, I think it was 2 seconds and 3 prospects, Montreal kind of wins that trade. And if we end up getting, say, a first and some prospects for Weber, it just proves even more that we win that trade going away, at least in my opinion. That's true. Crosby's better than McDavid, though, because let's talk about it. Yeah, Crosby won 3 cups, but for right now, it is definitely both that are really, really good players. I won't take that away from McDavid. He's a great player, but Crosby is a better player, at least in my opinion. So I've been setting up my new setup for tomorrow morning. Hey, hot take, don't worry. Don't apologize at all for that, man. Honestly, just congrats. Honestly, I'm going to say in advance, congratulations on 10K. And you know what? I'm very happy that you are that you're setting up the stream and you're still listening, apparently. That's awesome, honestly. I'm very happy that you still are. Don't be toxic in the chat, and I agree with you on that. It was not toxic hockey. I would argue you were, man. Yeah, a hot take. Let's get some hot take hockey hype in the chat, brother. brothers, I should say. Yes, you were. You called him fat. Talk shit. Yep, about his background. Yep, so right now, yeah. Because I mean, looking at it, I will agree the background is shit. It kind of is, arguably. I mean, if you look at it, I got my bed that's not even made right now. I wasn't calling him fat. Yes, you were. You were calling me fat earlier. You were calling me fat. People can go back and look in the chat. You know, I got my bed that's not even made. I got a random Xbox sitting there, so you know it's amazing. Hey, Linebot, thank you very much. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, fire emojis in the chat. Ha ha ha! Funny joke. Thank you, man. Crosby is better than McDavid. Crosby's like the next Gretzky. Oh, knows where the play is and all that. But the next Crosby is McDavid, arguably. If I'm being honest, Crosby is better than Gretzky. That's a hot take. That's a nuclear take. Crosby is better than Gretzky. And that's where I'm going to end the stream. No, I'm not going to end the stream for another few minutes. But I actually am, real quick, if you guys don't mind. Real quick, I am just going to sorry, I'm just messaging a friend on Discord real quick. I know it's probably not that classy of me to do so, but yeah. Where am I? Real quick. Hockey live stream, keep that up and you'll be kicked. Rick Nelson, thank you for that, brother. Yeah, those are old-ass games. Hey, but Aries, don't diss those games. NHL 15 is still one of the greatest NHL games I've ever played. My personal favorite. I've actually been loading it a ton on my Xbox. My PlayStation. I don't play Xbox anymore. And you've streamed. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. It's like, I haven't been live? No, but thankfully I have. Don't talk shit. Damn. Hockey, Rick Nelson was not talking shit. That's what 9-year-old kids do on Fortnite. I agree. You stream for an hour? Hot take, yeah. Play against me in NHL 15 or NHL 14? No. I'm not gonna load up my PlayStation and turn this. This has already been derailed enough from the Kovalchuk trade. I don't want to load up my PlayStation, move the webcam or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I can do it eventually. Harry, are you streaming live for the trade deadline like Hot Take Hockey is? No, I actually am not. I'm going to be live in his chat, though. Shout out to Hot Take Hockey. He is going live for the trade deadline tomorrow. And I will be in the stream for as early as I can get. I'm hoping to get up for 8 a.m., but not at all not at all 100% on that, because knowing me, I'll be staying up until like 3 a.m. I really hope that. But no, I won't be streaming live. I'll be streaming like live after the trade deadline, though, around 4 or 5. I'm hoping to go live, talk about every single trade that I can. So, yeah. So yeah. You stream for 0 minutes and look at your name. Damn. Congrats. Damn. Yo, Rick Nelson roasting people up in here. I'm better than you at the game. So what? I'm not going to say it's just the game, but like, seriously, if you beat me in NHL 15, it doesn't hurt my feelings or anything. It's like, oh, hey, cool. You beat me in a video game that doesn't prove your point at all. Doesn't prove your point at all for that. Oil. Oh, oil. Oh, you want a cookie or a sticker? I would absolutely love a cookie right now, actually, Rick. Funny enough, I would love a cookie. I'm gonna get some cookies after the stream. Thank you for mentioning cookies. Appreciate that, Rick. You're the best YouTube videos. Thank you, James. I appreciate it, brother. Put an alert. Oh yeah, true. Well, actually, I'm gonna have someone in my family wake me up early. I'm actually gonna have someone wake me up. So what? You're better than them at the game? Exactly. I can 1,000 at Harry Rice. I'm sure you can. I had a feeling it was meant for hockey, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get some cookies. And looking at it, I think I'm gonna get some freaking stickers. I love me some stickers, brother. But yeah, exactly. So what? You're better at the game than me. So what? You're better than me at the game. It's a game, not a medal. Anyone is good at the game. Well, anyone can get good at the game with skill. Just like you can get good at anything. I was just playing the drums earlier before stream, fun fact. I'm a beast at NHL 14-15. Yeah, so am I. I literally have done many games. I've done many games where I've 100-0 on the easiest difficulty because it's fun. It's fun. I don't play on, I think it's All-Star, Superstar is the hardest difficulty. I don't play on the hardest difficulty just like, yeah, I'm great at this game. And anyone who does that, mad respect to you for doing that. For me personally, I'm just like, meh. I can score 1,000, you probably get 0. So what? If you could do that, I would love to be a part of it just because I've never seen anyone score 1,000 points in that. Actually, no, I think someone actually tried that. I feel like I saw a video and it was probably fake where someone tried to score 1,000. Or they tried. I don't know if they did. If they tried, at least, I don't think it's fake. NHL 20 is better. James Berry, please don't remind me. I got to get a new PlayStation 4 or repair my PlayStation and get NHL 20. The newest NHL game I have, I think, is 17. Which, God, I loved 17 before my PlayStation broke, which sucks. No one cares about you. 106 subscribers, or 107, I think. Who knows? It's probably at 110 by now. No, I don't think it's probably still at 107, honestly. But yeah, honestly, you know what? Hockey live stream. You're still toxic. I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes, and you know what? Yeah. Let's do that. Oh wait, what'd you say, real quick? It's at 108. Yeah, exactly. Well, hockey live stream. Exactly. There you go. Right before I banned you, you put that. Exactly. 108 subs compared to how many you have. I think it's safe to say more people care about me than care about you. And if I'm seeming toxic right now, I'm sorry. I had to get one roast in there. He's been roasting me the whole stream. It's like, why not, brother? I like how I'm saying brother now. Like I'm Hulk Hogan. Brother, give me a Coke, brother. I can't do Hulk Hogan. That actually really hurt my voice. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here in just a minute. Like I said, my voice has been dying the last 20 minutes, and I want to save a bit for the stream tomorrow. I'm gonna get some water. I'm gonna try and clean up my room a little bit because I actually have been meaning to get a cool stream setup going on. I'm gonna have a video maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, and hint may or may not be these hockey cards. And special shout out, damn, Rich hitting hockey with another timeout. And of course, a special shout out to my boys. I don't know if I can call them my boys, but some big. Stop being salty. No one asked exactly areas. Yeah, he got a timeout. He got 2 actually, line bot. But yeah, to everyone, you know what? I gotta say I'm toxic as well. But so what? Hot Light Hockey. Thanks for the trade talks. Take care, man. You get some OVOs. Kevin Lashley. You just reminded me about the OVOs. You guys are breaking me. You guys are literally going to break me at 108 subs. But you're very welcome for the trade talk. I hope you very much enjoyed it. And I will try and get myself some OVOs. I'm going to add them to my wish list right as soon as I get off stream. Hopefully I'm able to. I still can't believe OVOs are a real thing. Sorry, Spotlight, I'll get back to your comment. But Kevin Lashley, you're very welcome. I got to say I'm toxic as well. But so what? Hockey live stream, but I still give respect. We're Canadians, and the hockey community on YouTube is so strong. We're Lower family. We're a family hockey. We're a hockey family, brother. And Spotlight on YouTube, exactly. And I got to thank every single person who subbed, every single person who's enjoyed the videos. Oh, wait, let me get the OVOs from my kitchen. God damn it, Spotlight. If you actually have OVOs, you better make a video on them. I really hope you do. Oh my God, my voice is dying. Harry, quick, did you check my video? Linebot, I'm very sorry. I did not get a chance to. I will do that very, very soon, actually. I'm going to look in the Discord exactly. I'm going to look at the Discord real quick. If you actually want to, right off stream, once I end stream, at me and put the video real quick, and I will remember to I'll check it out, actually. Take care, y'all. Aries, take care, man. Peace out, Rich. Take care, Aries. Oh, wait, let me get cookies. Put cookies in the OVO cereal. Oh, my God. I was actually at the store earlier, and I saw Cookie Crisp. I was going to buy it, but then I remembered they were kind of bad. See you later, Rick Nelson. I'll see you, man. And you know what, everybody? Thank you guys so much for watching. It sucks that I have to leave, but you know what? It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I got to prepare for later. Not later, tomorrow. Unless it's a trade tonight, I got to prepare for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, who's but not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and everything else. My name is Harry. Subscribe on Puff Club, subscribe on HG Club, subscribe on the Sub Hub. If you're a member of the Mod Squad, like my good friends, Spotlight Hockey, Rick Nelson, Rich J, Rick Nelson, Randy Hen, James Berry, New Mod, Hot Take Hockey, Randy Hen, like a Spotlight, Rick Nelson. I feel like there's someone I'm forgetting. Let's Hockey, who was in here earlier. Rich J. Just every moderator of mine. You guys are awesome. You guys are all super, super awesome. please go check out Spotlight Hockey and Let's Hockey, Spotlight Hockey, Hot Take Hockey, Let's Hockey, Spotlight Hockey, and Linebot Hockey. Go check out all the hockeys. We're a hockey family, literally. I should just rename the channel Harry Rice Hockey, just to fit in with everyone else that's in the channel. Let's go, Hot Take. Let's go, brother. Let's go, indeed. Go check out Hot Take Hockey. He will be live tomorrow for the trade deadline. Hot Take, real quick. Are you going live at 8 a.m. or are you going live later? Because I just want to make sure before I give the plug correctly. Let's Hockey is a great YouTuber. Go check him out. Great hockey card channel. Spotlight, of course, as well. Another great channel that does hockey-related content. I believe mostly focuses on the Oilers. I believe mostly focuses on the Oilers and the Avs. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And of course, Hot Take, like I said, absolutely fantastic hockey YouTuber. Just uploaded a video today of him getting roasted by Omegle Girls. I'll be live at the latest 9 a.m., but probably earlier, maybe by 8. All right, so Spotlight Hockey, maybe live around 8 or 9 tomorrow morning. Please go check him out. He's going to have an absolutely amazing stream. I'm excited to see what the stream setup looks like since, sadly, I was not there for last year's trade deadline stream. This is tiring. This is tiring. Hot Take, I'm going to have mad sympathy for you tomorrow by like 12 p.m. if my voice is already dying after an hour and a half of talking, hour 15 minutes of talking. But yeah, Hot Take Hockey, Let's Hockey, Spotlight Hockey, check them all out. Links description or my Twitter, my Twitch. My Twitter I don't really use all that often. I haven't used it all recently because it's been suspended. Twitch, I have to get better Wi-Fi before I can even think about using Twitch. I did try and stream for Valentine's Day with a game on here, but sadly did not work. My Amazon wish list, Hot Take. But yeah, you're a beauty and Spotlight is unreal. And yeah, I'll be tired. Gonna get that early coffee. Yeah, I don't. I hope I didn't say like Spot Take or something like that. But yeah, Hot Take Hockey. But yeah, you're a beauty. Spotlight's unreal. Hey, I'm glad you think Spotlight's unreal as well, brother. And so Hot Take, you're an absolute beauty as well, man. Thank you for saying that, brother. But yeah, I'm sure you will be tired, man. You got to get that early coffee. Meanwhile, I'll be getting some cookies. I'll be getting some early cookies, man. I'll probably fall asleep on this desk for an hour or two. Omegle Girls, yeah, I just saw that video. Yeah, I am in the damn video. I was genuinely like, oh shit, you put me in the video. I was genuinely really happy as I commented on the video. I was very happy to be in the video. That was cool. Fire, fire, fire. Those girls were kind of cheese, especially the one that was Snapchatting live. The one that was Snapchatting, that was just absolutely hilarious, honestly. But yeah, the Amazon wish list and the PO box are also in the description. If you want to send anything to me, it's greatly appreciated. Let's go. Hot Take Hockey, how would you react when one said, I'm a TML fan? Just saying that when I'm a TM. Wait, what? Oh, oh, I see. I'm a TML fan. Oh God, that would be god awful. A TML fan. Oh no. Well, not being a TML fan, but saying TML instead of, you know what? But oh God, that is. Oh my God, my voice is dying already. But yeah, the Amazon wish and PO box description. If you want to send anything my way, it's greatly appreciated. Jesus. My boy Rick Nelson, my boy, is the only guy so far that's actually sent anything from the wish list. Mad shout out to him. As of right now, I'm a turtle. Hey, Linebot, you're a turtle, brother. I love turtles, so you know what? You're a turtle. And I gotta hit you up with something real quick before the end of the stream. So, you know what? I am probably giving this out way too much, and I probably have to ship it down just a little bit. But I gotta go. Oh God, this is really hurting. But yeah, I'll get it. You'll make it. How am I a YouTuber with Mushmouth? I will make a video of whatever it is you may send my way. Obviously, greatly appreciated. I eventually do want to start doing Monday Night Mail. And I definitely do want to get a Patreon eventually. I've had a few people tell me they would support me on there, which is greatly appreciated. Just not sure how I would set it up with the tier rewards. I definitely do have to talk about that though. Sup, nice try timing me out. It's not slow, just really like turtles. Hey, I like that. Nice try timing me out. Hockey live stream, you tried roasting me, didn't offend me. Yeah, you roasting me didn't offend me either. Hockey live stream. It's not a nice try timing me out. I did time you out. Why are you giving people mod randomly? Because Linebot's been here for 40 episodes. Hot Take Hockey's an OG. He's absolutely fire. That's why I gave those 2 mods. Spotlight's been here for a long time. Linebot, I have more followers on Twitch than your YouTube channel. I'm sure you do. what does it even matter anyways? What does the number have to do with anything? Spotlight, I love Spotlight. Spotlight's dope. Yeah, I guess I could say I love him like a brother. Spotlight's dope. Hot Take's dope. Linebot's dope. Rick Nelson's dope. All these guys are dope. Yeah, exactly. He's been here for 43 streams. I have 6.7 followers on Twitch. I'm sure you do, Hockey. I'm sure you do. I've been here for like 43 streams. Exactly. Linebot's been here for 43. Linebot, you're very welcome, man. You're dope. If you want to think so. Rick Nelson's been here since like episode 3. He's been here the longest out of anyone, I think. Yeah, exactly. Zero on YouTube. Want me to send it? Sure, send it to me or whatever if you want. Send it on the Twitch, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to do. But Linebot, he's been here for 40 episodes. Rick Nelson's been here forever. Hot Take's just an awesome YouTuber, so I had to give him the mod, just like how some YouTubers give other big YouTubers the mod, even though he's 10 times bigger than me. Literally, I'm 100. Correction, 1. Oh, excuse me, 1. Where did you send it? It's your mom? Damn, check it out. Where's it, on the Discord? Yeah, so it's on the Discord. My voice is hurting. Oh, Penalty Box. Thank you for that, brother. Appreciate it. Penalty Box. Thank you for the video. You're not dope, Populous. You're dope. You want to be given hate. Damn. I agree, Spotlight. I agree with you on that. Hot Take, when you were calling me fat, you were saying I have a double chin, which is all true. You're saying I don't have a hairline, which, what's that? You're saying my room is messy, which is true. Stuff might be true. Not talking to you, Harry. No, yeah, I know, Rick. I know you were. I'm just saying. Scrolls up. Spotlight. Yo, you guys are dope. A lie? It's not a lie that he scrolls up. Oh my god. Yeah, I was gonna get out of here, and I absolutely have to. I'm addicted to streaming, I think. That's a huge lie. Oh my god, I gotta get something to drink, really. But I'm addicted to streaming, like I said. but yeah, like I said, you'll get a video. I'm hoping to start a Patreon eventually. Birthday is February 26th. Well, you know what? Happy birthday, brother. Screenshots proof. Goddamn. Oh my god. And of course the letterbox is also in the description. That's where I rate a few movies. You're hating on me. No, you're hating on me first, brother. But yeah, the letterbox also in the description. That's where I rate a few movies. Very rarely I'll actually review them. Most of the time I just rate them. I have a lot of movies to rate on there. I think I have Uncut Gems, Motherless Brooklyn. I think I haven't rated Motherless Brooklyn yet. The one with Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver, Marriage Story. There's a couple movies I have to review. I've rate on there. You're Being Toxic for a Birthday and Lie Not Lee. Sure as Lie. Have been toxic all stream. Yeah, yo Harry, it's been Linebot. It has been, honestly. I don't know how I've been streaming for this long. I can see 8 viewers it seems right now, which give the stream a like if you've been enjoying it. You don't have to, obviously. If you've been enjoying it, hit the like. If you haven't been, hit the dislike. It all helps me, apparently. Every like and dislike, every comment, whatever, helps the algorithm. You're addicted to streaming. Yeah, at least I'm doing something that arguably helps people. We're like, oh, okay, let's find out about the Habs game, you know? And eventually, if I can start making money because of this, I'll be addicted to something that is making me money. Yeah, I know, like gambling and all that, but like still, this is something where I'm not throwing money away, unless of course I'm buying like a new mic or whatever. But yeah, you're hating on him, so yeah, exactly. I stream a lot as well. Can't be talking. Cool. I'm sure you stream a lot. Hockey live stream. Are there any videos on your channel? Oh my god, this is god awful. Oh my god, my voice, Harris. I can't be talking. I stream a lot. Yeah, I'm sure you stream a lot, brother. Oh god, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here in a few minutes. Like I said, Letterboxd, check it out if you want to movies 11, unless you're ready to check out the video I made for Christmas Day, which may or may not be my top 100 favorite movies of 2019 of all time. Check it out if you want to know movies I hate. I might do a video on that in the very near future. Who really knows? I'm gonna start streaming on the channel. Great, 1 sub. Damn. Oh my god, guys, honestly, thank you so much for all the views and all the likes and all the comments and all that. Everything. I honestly never. When I started this channel in July of last year, I'm gonna get sappy for a second. When I started this channel in July, I think I had 1 sub, and I think it was a friend of mine that I didn't even talk to anymore. At least I have more followers than you. And so what? I don't care if you have more Twitch followers than me. How many viewers do you get consistently? Because I have consistently 4 or 5, and those 4 or 5 I appreciate. I appreciate any viewer I get. I appreciate every single person that takes the time out of their schedule. I appreciate the people that come into the stream and take the time out of their schedule to listen to me talk about the Canadiens. I take the time, the people that take the time, the 45 minutes out of the day, or the hour and a half that I've been here live, which I genuinely cannot believe I've been here for over an hour and a half. But those people that come to each stream, the people that come and lurk, the people that only watch a few streams and are like, yeah, I like this guy, I'm going to lurk or watch or whatever. But honestly, genuinely, I appreciate every viewer. Hockey, honestly, Hockey live stream, I doubt you get 30 plus. Honestly, Hockey Live, you either stop or just leave if you don't our opinions. Exactly. This is my channel. I can boot you if I want. I don't want to this stream. If you come back next stream and you're still saying the same type of shit, I'm gonna ban you probably. I'm gonna time you out. I'm gonna keep timing you out if you're like this next stream. I'm giving you a chance with this stream. Tomorrow after the trade deadline, when I stream, if you're like this, if you come in next stream, if you're still like this, I will block you more than likely. All right, I really don't care. All right, and believe me, there's some YouTubers that would do this after you say one comment like what you've said. Me, I'm putting up with it. Hockey Lash, you sound like a loser, Kevin Lashley. Damn, thank you very much, bro. Thanks for that. I'm being toxic because you're talking trash about the Habs. I'm talking trash about Carey Price, not the whole team. It's not like I'm saying, oh, Gally sucks, Domi sucks, trade everyone. No, I'm talking crap about Carey Price because he's overpaid, he's overrated, he's over he's over everything. Yeah, exactly. Kevin Lashley, he's a Caps fan. He's not a Habs fan. He's a Caps fan. He enjoys talking about the about the trade talk. He enjoys talking about it, or he enjoys hearing about it. And I'm going to be live tomorrow, like I said, cheap plug after the trade deadline ends 4 or 5. Check out Hot Take Hockey's full live stream for that, for the full thing. But we love talking about hockey. All right, we love talking about hockey. Exactly, Linebot. He's a Vegas fan. He's here every day enjoying the great content, which I appreciate it, brother. Mwah. Exactly, Spotlight. There's 108 subscribers. Thank you very much, Linebot. I appreciate it. And hockey live stream is only one guy dissing me. What is his point? Exactly. Exactly. Hockey Vegas is winning 1-0. Oh, dope. If they are, that's awesome. But Spotlight, exactly. That's the point, If hockey, I have more viewers on average probably than him. I have more subs than him on YouTube. But oh no, he can beat me in NHL 15. What am I gonna do? It's like, no, I don't care. Mrazek is coming back. I'm sure Mrazek is coming back, and he's gonna haunt the Habs with a vengeance. Screw it. I'm not even gonna set this because I don't even know if that's the one from today or from now, or if that was the one I had this morning. Why are you talking trash about my friend? Because he's not been happy in the stream. He's not been good. He's been toxic, very, very toxic. And Mrazek, now that you're back, now's the time to end the stream for real, guys. I genuinely have to get something to drink, something to eat, probably soothe my throat down with a billion hockey cards that I shove down my throat every day is what the hockey live stream is probably going to say next. Dope if that's true. I'm in bed dead. Oh, Jesus. If please don't die in bed, Linebot. Don't do that. You can get in bed. Just don't die. Please. Thank you very much for that. Don't end it. Hockey live stream, I got to end it, brother. Your bullshit has just been too much for me to handle this stream, really. I'm not offended or anything, obviously. I just got to get out of here. An hour and a half of Kovalchuk talk and arguing with you. Exactly. I'm allowed to end it. Like, obviously, I understand people like, oh, no, please don't end the stream. Please don't. But when you're like, don't end it, I want to keep talking shit. Like, no, fuck you. And if anyone wants to, real quick, actually, I will post it, even though this probably could be a little bad. I need a permanent link, but I'm going to put it in the chat real quick. If anyone wants to join the Discord, I will post it a couple of times in the chat. If anyone wants to join the Discord, awesome. Go right ahead. I'm active in there. I am active. Every time that anyone chats in there or whatever, and anyone talks, I'm typically in there. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry Rice. I'm going to see everyone later. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. My name is Harry Rice, and I am out. Peace.